Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be a fun one. We're talking about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry and what might have gone wrong. Let's get into it. Why, Meghan? People ask me, why do you care about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? Well, I don't particularly care about the royal family, although I find them interesting because they're the royal family, and so they're very historical and all that. And then an American married into it, which gave me more reason to pay attention. And then she ended up embarrassing us on a national scale pretty badly. So I have paid attention, and I've kind of been catching up on stuff I didn't see before. And I've been watching HG Tutor, and his channel is so great, by the way. And I will link the video below that I was referencing. But I found a photograph in one of his photo analysis that I want to take a look at because I had never seen it before. Do you remember when Meghan Markle told everyone that, I don't know if it was during her Oprah interview or in the Netflix documentary that was so awful, but she told everyone that the royal family would not let her wear bright colors and she could only wear neutrals and dark tones. Here's some proof that this cannot possibly be true. All right, so here's this photograph. Lovely photograph, right? This is at Prince Louis's christening. And you see the Prince and Princess of Wales, and they have their children. Now, everyone is in ice blue, white, dark blue, or like that silvery blue, right? Like an ice blue, except this one over here who's wearing turd brown. Does that make any sense to you at all? Like, what is she? She's standing out like a sore thumb, this one. There's no way on earth, no way on earth that these people forced her to wear a different color than everyone else, thus ruining the picture, bringing attention to her instead of the baby. And you know that this is a lie, that she was not forced to wear brown because her husband is dressed in the correct colors. Look at him. He's wearing a dark navy suit with an ice blue tie. He got the memo. And how could she not get the memo with him as a husband? She got the memo and she decided, I'm not going to wear that. I'm going to wear what I want. I look better in this, or I want this is what I want to do. And I'm not taking direction from anyone. There is no way on God's green earth that the royal family told her to wear a different color than they were all wearing in a photograph. No way. They plan these things. It's about protocol. We know how much they care about etiquette. And having someone show up at your photograph wearing the wrong color is truly bad etiquette. They would be then responsible for embarrassing her and for ruining this photo for Princess Catherine, which makes absolutely no sense. No sense at all. This is clearly an example of Meghan Markle doing her own thing and ignoring the royal family. And look, if you don't want to be a part of a royal family, I get it. It sounds awful. It sounds very, actually, it doesn't sound that awful. I mean, go to a couple ribbon cuttings and get to live in a palace. It's not that bad. However, this is her asserting her authority. It's her trying to set herself apart, trying to say, I don't bow down to you. And it's very, very obvious. All right, then there's this other video, and this was it's called No, Not You, video analysis of Meghan Markle by HG Tutor. They show up to some royal thing where just the senior family members are supposed to be. And you can tell, and HG Tutor, you should watch his commentary because it's hilarious. But you can tell that they're not supposed to be there. So Harry and Meghan are standing by the door. They're not with the senior royals who are on their way into the room. They're looking at some, I don't know, historic artifact or something, and then they're going into a large crowded room to make some remarks or whatever. I don't know what the event is, but you can tell that that now King Charles is telling them, "You're not supposed to be here. Why are you here?" And the Queen ignores them. They're just kind of like hanging out by the side of this door, and they think they're going to be part of this event. But he's telling them, "No, you're not supposed to be here," because the royal family is all about hierarchy. This family has a hierarchy. There are things that senior royals do, and there are things that the lesser royals do. And usually they don't overlap. And unless you're specifically invited to something, you're not supposed to just show up. So it appears that these two showed up. Watch Charles. Watch Charles. He's like, "What are you doing here? Why are you here?" Queen completely ignores them. He's telling them what not to do, like, "Don't follow us because you're not supposed to be here. Stay off in the background." And here they go over to view the thing that they're supposed to view. And of course, Catherine and William are supposed to be there because they're senior royals. Camilla is there. They're viewing the scepter or whatever the hell it is. And Meghan and Harry are in the back. And now someone comes over to ferry them off to the other side of the room. And so they're in the wrong place at the wrong time. So that she would make the observation that, oh, well, they were constantly embarrassing us by not telling us what we were supposed to do. Or is this just another one of Meghan's power plays where she tries to assert herself into the authority structure of the royal family where she doesn't belong? I just thought this was funny. If this is the way that she behaved and that he behaved, because this is his fault. He knows this family. He's been born and raised here. He knows when he's wanted and when he's not wanted or where he's supposed to be. He knows where his place in line is. So if this is the way they behaved, I'm not at all surprised that the royal family has a problem with these two. And I don't think that they're going to be coming back to the royal family anytime soon. I know people are like, oh, maybe they'll patch it up. Not while she's in the picture. No way, man. No way, man. The royal family wants nothing to do with that, and I don't blame them. She turns her nose up at protocol. She doesn't follow the rules. She doesn't bother to ask what the rules are, and if even if she did, she doesn't follow them. She's just embarrassing to them. She embarrasses them. And it's embarrassing to our country too. It's like if you're going to be an American and go over to England and marry into the royal family, how about follow the rules? How about respect their country? I'm not a big fan of royals, but I didn't go marry the royal family. And if you do, you need to have some respect for that family and respect for their traditions, respect for their rules, respect for their pictures. It's not all about you. It's really not all about you. She just wanted to have the tiara and the adoring crowds. And that's not the way it works. And you have to show people that you're willing to learn about their ways and their culture. And she didn't. And that's very obvious. I'm Megan Fox. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Do it right now. You know you love it. Trying to get to 20,000 subscribers.